Okay, that was weird. I'm live. Yay. All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery for now. For now. You like that? I'll add that in. So, good morning to everyone. Everyone's just a little bit behind, but they'll get notification of it soon. Misha. Hi, Misha. Misha. Amy, good morning. Chris Yost, good morning. Leah, good morning. Nana, good morning. I think I saw Jude Messner up there. So, hi, Jude, good morning. And of course, to Miley. Hi, Miley. Hi, Miley. I hope you're going to enjoy this one. So, there we go. Good morning, Leah says. Lori. Shannon, good morning. One of the Pink Sisters. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, gang, says Carol. Yes. Yes. So today we're going to do something called a stitch and tell. It's something I came up with early this morning. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do just to see if you guys can help me out with this. So, Jenny Owens, good morning. Yeah, there you go, Jude. Good morning from Miley and me in Kansas. Hi, Miley. I already said hi, but I'll say hello again. Ronog, hi, Ronog. It's always good to see you there. Maureen, hello. So hopefully you guys have been getting the STITCHBOT because that's what today's stitch and tell is going to be. So what's a stitch and tell? Well, I'm going to give you guys something to stitch and it's free, and then you can tell 1 to 5 people what it is. So I'm hoping you guys can do that and just help me get STITCHBOT out there. It kind of stalled a little bit, and this is my last ditch effort, so to speak. So I'm just about at the end. So it's really good. I've helped it helped a few people get it all loaded, and they absolutely love it. So just so you know. Now, what we're doing today is up on omlembroidery.com, and it's free. It'll be on the front page, and it's free as long as you stitch and tell. See, I kind of like that, right? Stitch and tell. So as you can see, I got this camera going, so I'm kind of happy about that. I don't know what the problem was, but there you go. So I was a little wishy-washy picking my fabric today, which is, I don't know, I just couldn't decide. I like the burgundy. That's attracting my attention today. It's dark, but I also wanted, this is what I want to do STITCHBOT in, for turquoise, for whatever reason. And I have nice thread to go with him. Almost perfect. Thank you, dime thread, exquisite thread. But I decided to go with this pattern, but in blue. So, what are you going to do? I was going to do felt, but I don't have the right color. So that's when I started being wishy-washy. It happens. It happens. So is everyone agreeable to the stitch and tell? Because this is a really cute mug rug when it comes down to it. STITCHBOT is a super cute character, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. For sure, I've been having a lot of fun with it. It was great to create, and it's even better to use. So there we go. So hopefully you guys will stitch this out, put pictures of it, and people will say, what's STITCHBOT? And you can tell them. So STITCHBOT is its own entity. So it's not along with OML embroidery. It's its own entity. So it's different. Maureen says, yes, thank you. Thank you. Julianne, hello. So anyways, it's a cute mug rug. I think you guys will really like it. And let's go over to the machine and see where we're at. So that's the color I picked, kind of a blue color. And are we still on desk? No, we're going over. Okay, I just want to make sure everything's working. And I thought this would look cool. Now this is a charm square, and it fits perfectly. So far you could see how STITCHBOT is coming together, which is nice. So yeah, I just wanted more blue. I don't know if I like the pattern, but anyways. So for this, we're doing an envelope backing, and I'm using cutaway, no-show mesh cutaway, and one layer of, it happens to be crappy, but not mega crappy, batting, and then the fabric. And so I sewed everything down. Now the second step, you put the batting and the fabric together, or go back one. I'm trying to do it that way because I think it's a little more efficient. And then this is the placement line for STITCHBOT. So now this charm square is perfect. I do wish I had felt for it because I think that would look better, but you know, in a perfect world, you can only work with what you've got, right? See, I think that's gonna look cool. I don't think it's gonna look too busy. I like it. All right, so now some detail work. But before we do that, we need to take this back to the desk and do some trimming because we can't have no trimming. There we go. Yay, there we go. Love the fabric, says Jude. Yes, I'm okay with it. I'm quite happy with my decision. So there we go. Now we've got the camera, so I don't have to trim at the machine because everybody knows I don't like that. See, it turns out so much better when you put it on your desk. So much better. Yeah, there we go. Love it. So I love the shape of him. I think he's kind of fun. So I'm going to be using the dark blue and the turquoise. So I don't want all of him done in turquoise, although it probably would look pretty good, I think. But yeah, so nice trimming. Woohoo. So you can see STITCHBOT is looking good. I kind of like that. So back to the stitching we go. And I'm going to change my thread to this dark blue because I was able to matchy everything. So I think that's good. And there's some hearts in it, so I have pink and red to do that. And I'm going to use the matching burgundy for the envelopes at the end, the envelope backing. So this is a relatively quick stitch, and there's only one applique, so which is fine. And I'm having little issues here. Not big issues, just little issues. Getting the end of my thread. I miss my nails so much. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. Spend so much time working on STITCHBOT that I don't have time for anything else. What are you gonna do? Make it work. That's what I say. Make it work. There we go. So I'm glad everyone could be here today for the best time of the week, which is, of course, Saturday mornings at 10. So, which is nice. There we go. I had it a little wrong, so don't forget to thread it. I do that a lot. Now, we're going to do his antenna because I want it behind the satin stitches that we're going to do last. So that's why it's stitching out now. Let's see how that blue looks. I'm thinking it's going to look really good, though. Awesome. Yep. Perfect blue. So it's going to do a couple of antenna with a nice connection that will hide. And then it is going to do just his face outline in the middle. So not too bad. Oh yeah, that blue's perfect. I love it. Might have been a bit darker, but that's okay. All right, while that's stitching, I am going to go here. So yes, hit the thumbs up, please. It's always appreciated. Every little bit helps, and at this point, it is absolutely crucial. So, wow, we're way down in viewers. We usually have 100, and we're at half of that. So, I hope people aren't losing interest in our Saturday solo, because that's the most fun you can have, doing embroidery, as they say. If we don't have this channel, then I'll give up, I guess. But yeah. So, tell me what you guys think of STITCHBOT, and what you guys think of this mug rug so far, because I think it's cute. There we go. Now we're going to do the face. Been working on basting my 1,000 hexies. Yeah, I guess that would keep you pretty busy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Misha? For sure. I have been learning, because I always try to learn stuff. Carolyn, yay! Hello, oh no, gay. I'm always trying to learn stuff, so I'm learning how to make really good reels with STITCHBOT and different things like that. It's been fun, a little expensive, mind you, but fun nonetheless. So, yeah, I'm always learning and doing a lot of writing. Oh my goodness, I've been writing a lot. I'm not complaining though, I actually really like writing. I think in a alternate reality I was a writer or something, because I just love doing it. I don't know, it's fun. So, what has everyone else been up to? So, I haven't embroidered since the last time we were together, so I'm kind of, I don't want to ever give it up, but I gotta get STITCHBOT moving or I will give it up. So, I am doing my best. Look how beautiful that blue is. Isn't that perfect? I like it. So when it's done that, I think we're going to do his face. Then, like I said, there's some hearts and whatnot to do. Yeah, that is looking good. It's so cute. STITCHBOT is so cute. You guys, for sure. So stitch and tell, everyone. Stitch and tell. Be sure to like this video. Yes, please. Oh, we're almost at 60 people. Thank goodness. Now keep chatting, because that matters too. There's something called a chat rate, and the higher the chat rate, the better. And we're at 1. So chit-chatty people, come on, chit-chatty. I'm happy with that blue. I cannot wait to see the turquoise happening. I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, now that looked pretty good. Now, my tension is not happy, but that is also okay. So, let me clear this so I can see. Okay, we're ready for the turquoise. That's it for the blue. So, I'm going to, I won't be able to put it away because I moved my cabinet over, but I will have it ready. And I'm going to do the turquoise, and it is going to do a couple of things, and then the satin stitches, and then we're going to do his face and some hearts, and then we're done. So, like I said, it's pretty easy to do. I think it says it's 19 minutes. So that's not too bad for a STITCHBOT mug rug. It's not bad at all. So, there we go, there we go. And last, and thread it. So I'm dying to see how this turquoise is going to look. So, yay. He's a cute little robot though. I like him. So just a little bit of detail stitching is what we're doing. So, which is fun. Isn't he cute? Good choice of colors. Yay! I know. It took me a while to get here because I was wishy-washy. For some reason I wanted burgundy, but I didn't think anything looked so good on burgundy. So I kind of improvised a bit, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, that turquoise matches perfectly. Yes! I love this thread, and I love my stitch wall too. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. So remember, STITCHBOT is free on omlembroidery.com. It's right on the first page, and it's a stitch and tell. So stitch it out and tell everyone you can, please. I need you guys to do that. He's cute. I like it. Oh, no connection, me. Oh, isn't that brilliant? So, that didn't connect to the connection very well. If it was going to trim, it might as well have gone over to the other side. So, what that was, for people who are... And it's going to trim again. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, we can ignore that one. It's the start and stop points didn't match up with the connector. So, there's really no point in having a connector if it does that, but... No big deal, I guess. Happy belated birthday, Leah. Oh, definitely. Happy belated birthday. It's almost summertime, you guys. I'm pretty excited, although I looked outside the other day when I put my Odie out, and I realized that the grass had grown all of a sudden. Like, it's crazy all of a sudden. We call it wiener deep, so when the grass is taller than the wiener dog, it's time to mow. So I'm gonna have to get out there and mow. Okay, at least that connection works properly. So your get out of jail free stitches, which is the wonderful zigzag stitches, so you can tell if you need to do a little extra trimming or if you did really well, and mine will be fine. So I like that. You can always stop it and trim out a little bit. It's kind of handy for that. And I did too because I want the satin stitches to stand out a little bit, and that's a great technique for doing it. Just a little extra underlay. I always keep the zigzag for satin stitches, but still. Beautiful. And my bobbin thread is showing through a little bit, but we'll have to deal with that. I can't fix it, and I can't take it anywhere right yet. So I'm making the best of it. We have mowed our yard 4 times already. I hate that job, especially in the heat. I can't do it in the heat because I'll just simply pass out, so we don't want that. I don't handle heat very well. I get heat stroke very, very easily, so... I was going to do it yesterday, but hoo-ah, it was kind of hot yesterday. Today is a bit cooler, but it is going to rain, and I'm not mowing in the rain. So, what fun. What fun. Here in Florida, we only have about 1 month a year where the grass doesn't get wiener deep. It's just something we've always said. Wiener deep grass, time to do it. You lose your wiener in the grass, there you go. I looked out, it seems like the other day, but I guess it was a couple days ago, and it was just fine, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh hey, when did all that happen? So yeah, I guess I'll have to mow. Who's mow? I don't know. I have to do the front too, so. Joyful, I have, you know, decent sized property. It's a pretty big backyard, good enough for the big dogs, and certainly good enough for wiener dogs. But with great property comes great responsibility, and they're gonna have to mow. So, not looking forward to it. And I think our bylaws say that we can only mow or use any lawn things until 8 or something stupid like that, so there's not even, I can't even do it at night, so whatever. I just say whatever. Maybe you'll find Bjorn. I know. I went out there and wow, there is a lot of stolen stuff out there. There is. I think I'll make a new Bjorn, but I'll make a stuffy out of STITCHBOT. I think that would be really cool. I could do that. We're at the stage where the grass is an every weekend issue. Yes, I think we're there too. And Bonnie, that's funny. Maybe I'll find Bjorn. I don't know. They're kind of rippers, I call it. They rip everything apart that they steal. They're really thiefy though. Sometimes, I will say, sometimes I accidentally on purpose drop a piece of something for Beetlejuice so he can in fact steal it, and he enjoys that. So just a piece that's, you know, piece of fabric or piece of something that is something I can't reuse, I donate it to the Beetlejuice, and he finds great pleasure in, you know, quote unquote stealing it, and I just always giggle. Whatever makes them happy, my rescue boys. But they, we call them hound flowers. I think Beatrice coined that phrase. They like to go outside and they just lay down sometimes. And we started calling them flowers because they would sit in a garden box. For some reason they thought the garden boxes were a nice place to sit and grow. So yeah, I kind of laughed at that. So we call them hound flowers. So if someone says, you know, what are the dogs doing? Oh, hound flowering, which means exactly what you think it is. It's so cute. But they are outside boys. When they come in and lie down, I know the weather's gonna start being bad because they don't want to play outside in the rain. And I don't want them to either, because then I have to deal with muddy paw prints. And Murphy's Law says, you know what Murphy's Law says? If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Every time I wash the floors to get rid of the puppy prints, it will rain the next day and I will have muddy puppy print floors again. So it's really hard to guess. Suzanne Wood, good morning, friends. Oh, I like the coffee emoji. That's cute. So STITCHBOT is also cute. I really like this character I created. He looks kind of smart yet happy. That's what I think anyways, for sure. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I was getting a little worried there because people were just a little bit later than normal. So I was like, hey, where is everyone? Hey, where is everyone? That's okay. I knew everyone would show up eventually. Misha's Law states weather can happen, it will happen, and usually does to me. Yeah, that's me too. I'm hoping with STITCHBOT some good things happen, but I don't know, you never know, I guess, right? I'm hoping though. Ooh, we get to do some, I'm gonna do it in dark pink. We're gonna do his rosy cheeks. Now, if you want to skip the rosy cheeks, you can, for sure, just skip it. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy to do. So if you wanted to, and I think I'm going to, just because I said it. So I'm just going to literally just skip colors. So now we need white, or I could do a light, I don't know where my white is. A light kind of blue for the reflection in his eyes. So, you know, if you don't like something, now at the end, I try to put all the stuff close to the end, like there's a whole bunch of hearts. So if you don't want the hearts, it's easy to skip them to the last spot. So I try to put that as close to the end as possible. Obviously, I can't do that with everything, but it can work. Just to give you guys creative. Chris Yost, thank you very much. Thank you very much. wanted to ask a bit late, but how did you do with your dime hosting? Did it help you? Yes, but by the time they took everything off, it wasn't really enough. I mean, $3 helps me right now, so I'm absolutely not going to complain. I probably won't be invited to do it again because only 47 people showed up out of the almost 300, so yeah, but that's okay. It was fun though. I really enjoyed doing it, but I noticed that at the end of April I didn't get invited for the usual month end. They're not doing it. So every penny helps. I agree. I am pretty careful with everything, and honestly I don't do anything. I just work. I've been working on STITCHBOT and I'm quite happy doing that. I've been really enjoying STITCHBOT and creating him and coming up with, you know, things he can do to help you guys. So yeah, the best stress relief, stitch relief, I said. I love Saturday stitch-alongs. This week has been awful. I haven't had the greatest week either, but, you know, it's over now, so, yeah. Bonnie, good morning, one and all. Well, glad you could join the gang. That's awesome. So, that's a cute heart. I like it. I think I might do all of them red. Maybe. And we're just about done, actually. So I like that. While that's stitching, I am going to prepare my fabric. Yes, I noticed we didn't get you for the month-end project. Yeah, I kept checking and checking and checking my email, but there's nothing there. So I guess I'm out, which, being on Eileen's show really helped me. Did they even do a month-end project? I don't think they did, from what I saw, but I guess with OESD being owners, that everything is going to change. So I have a new philosophy. As long as there's rent, food, I don't save anything more in the stage where I can take it with me. So I spend what makes me happy. Yeah, I don't even have that. So I just work. I'm good. I like my car, and of course I love my bike. The bike will be hopefully get me out of the house a little bit this year, but it doesn't cost a whole lot to fill her up. So yeah, I like that. I like that. Yes, I used to be like that when I didn't have someone stealing everything. Just get what you need. I've always been one for that. Get what you need, and for the stuff that you want to get what you want, just make sure you can pay for it. That was my rules, and I stuck with it, but nobody else did. I taught my kids that. They're pretty good about it. So, yeah, I'm just doing the best I can. I'm just enjoying what I've got. So, I mean, which is absolutely fine, right? Yeah. Monday, hubby was diagnosed with diabetic, and Tuesday night, bio mom. Susie had a heart attack, number 7. Oh my God. And she has lung cancer. Oh my God. I cannot imagine having 7 heart attacks. 1 is good enough for me, for sure. My husband's idea, where's that? Oh, it skipped up. As long as bills are paid, food to eat, and a little savings, then we can buy what we want. Yeah, there's times for getting what you want, for sure. I just can't right now. Desperately need a new iPad for all this work, but I can't, so I won't. And there you go. I just can't, so they're expensive. So sending prayers, like I said, I can't imagine. Eileen mentioned that she turned over the weekly free design to OESD. Maybe that's why. I did notice that your image was in the opening part of the video. Missed you. No, I didn't get a link to join in, so maybe they just didn't change it, if that's possible. I don't actually know. But I'm kind of sad about it. I really enjoyed being on that show. I mean, she's pretty darn incredible. She is going to be definitely missed in this industry. I miss her already because she's such an absolutely nice person. So yeah, it's going to be hard. However, I will say OESD is awesome. I think my absolute favorite thing from them is the freestanding lace things. So I think it's cool. Oh, Tank came in. I don't know why. Like the Christmas, I'd love to have enough time to sit down and stitch one, or the Halloween, the haunted house, and the pumpkins, and yeah, I think that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I don't have them though, so eventually, maybe they'll decide they could use me to, you know, with what I do for Eileen, or did, I guess, for Eileen, so maybe, there we go. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble here doing what I'm doing, but I've almost got it. There, I did get it. Just gonna see if this is gonna work, so my machine will just kind of go by it. But I'm going to use, for the envelopes, I am going to use the same fabric but in burgundy. So I get to, you know, have my burgundy going on. I don't know why I woke up thinking burgundy was the color of the day, but I did. Oh, look at that STITCHBOT in red. So yeah, everyone get moving on STITCHBOT, make it happen. There's no reason why you can't have STITCHBOT because it is so helpful. I've heard that from quite a few people that they're kind of nervous about AI anything, which I understand. I was refusing it, so to speak, but it is really useful and it's really cool and I enjoy it way more than I thought I would. So, envelope backing, we must know how to do them well. They've got to have the folds towards the center, and this one is going to be a little close, but hopefully it's going to be okay as well. This one might not be too happy. So, envelopes, folds towards the middle, have them overlap. That's very important. And it doesn't matter, of course, what color you're using thread because it's going to be all tucked in. So, I hope this is going to work. What I did is I put a little strip of double-sided tape to hold it down, so not hold it down, so to speak. I'm not holding it. Ooh, come on. Ooh, I'll have to be careful. Look at that, it worked. Alrighty. So holding the fold, holding the fold down better and keeping it flat because I've wrecked far too many. See, now that could have been better right there because it's got some extra. Now it's just probably, yeah, it's gonna pull out. So happy music, but I am gonna go back on this. So I'm gonna go straight to the end, and I'm going to fast forward, as it were, and I'm gonna have it stitch this part again. So I'm fast forwarding by 100 stitches, just by the way. So it went pretty quickly, and I'm where I can use it. So I just popped this out because look, it just comes right out. And it's my fault for doing it so close, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So now we're gonna stitch it. And just be careful when you put your hands close to where the machine is stitching that you're not gonna stitch yourself, please. There we go. That's a little better. I don't need to stitch it anymore, so I'm gonna cut it. We already heard our happy music, even though I didn't say anything, but we already heard it. So again, I'm quite off. If I'd moved it over a little bit, I think it would have been better. Better. Suzanne says, I've never done an envelope back. I should really try it. It is so much better. So there's the colors, how it looks. So what I was saying, if I moved this over a little bit, I fixed it, but it's still, I needed to be a little more careful. So now when we're done, this is the beauty of the envelope backings, just by the way. When it's done, when it comes off the machine, it's literally done. Literally done. You don't have to do anything but turn it. So I'm going to trim, and I don't feel like using my pinking shears because they hurt my hands and I'm too tired for any of that. So that's the other nice thing about this style of mug rug. You don't have to go in and trim everything as it stitches out, other than STITCHBOT's head, that one piece. So it kind of makes it easier because there's less trimming. So I'm just leaving, you know, a little bit around it. I'm going to leave a little bit more around here, and if I'm really careful, I can get this to work. I'm going to leave a little bit of the blue showing. So this is what you have at this point. Then you just fold it out, and carefully, I have to be really careful so I don't pop out that seam, and gently, oh, it popped out anyways. All right, well, I'll be fixing that. It's my fault for living on the edge, living on the embroidery edge. There we go. See, the burgundy does look nice. Don't know why I wanted burgundy, but I'm glad I did. Now I'm going to be able to fix that no problem. So yeah, when it's done, it's done. And I like that. And I got nice corners. And isn't that cute? This is our STITCHBOT. This is our STITCHBOT with a boo-boo. Oh, I see. I didn't have it folded properly. So look, the one piece that I was doing worked, but the other piece didn't. So, it's my bad. Oh well. He needs a Mrs. STITCHBOT. Well, I mean, I can do that if Mr. STITCHBOT gets moving. He's kind of slow right now, so yeah, we'll do that. Awesome, really cute. So, stitch and tell, stitch out your STITCHBOT. I like the turquoise. I wish I had felt that matches, but I think it's perfect. I think he's very happy and inviting. Isn't he cute? It looks a lot different in person. On the camera, this looks too close to this, but in person, there's a definite difference. So STITCHBOT, and I decided to leave all the hearts red because it looked so bold on there. I really liked it. So yeah, he's so cute. I know I had fun creating him. Julianne says, I love envelope backings. I like the colors. Yeah, he needs a Mrs. STITCHBOT. Well, I suppose I could put a bow in her hair or something, or over her ears, put a bow. That might be kind of funny. But it turned out well, and I think my machine tension is finally a little bit better. It's still a little off, but it's a little bit better than what it has been. So awesome, guys. So Stitch and Tell, go on OML Embroidery, and it's free, and you can just download it with one click. You don't have to go through the checkout. There should be a button that says download now. So it's super easy for you guys to do. It's awesome. Some pink cheeks. Yeah, I skipped the pink cheeks, didn't I? I did. I did. It would be a little bit cuter with it, but yeah. Thank you for sharing your talents. I will stitch it out when I get time and share on my Facebook. Awesome. Awesome. You guys won't believe how much that will help for sure. So, and then we can keep doing more stuff, which is what I'm interested in doing. So STITCHBOT, get him, get your mat, and embroider. Ha! So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like this video and Stitch and Tell for sure. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Ugh. Oh, my mouse. My mouse gets stuck. There we go.